right, man. Let's talk about Artur Beterbiev. Everybody join the Goodfellow TV Patreon. Gonna get this a couple weeks earlier, about a week earlier. So this will go up on that Monday. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. Probably one of the best fights on paper this year when you disregard popularity, which popularity in this era is everything. Now back in those, team, remember them white team movies, and we had some great black team movies. I mean, you had a great Varsity Blues, American Pie, and as far as the black thing, you had oh man, I forget the name of this movie. You had a bunch of them, but this particular movie, I forget the name of it, bro. I had it on the soundboard, but with I can't remember it. But whatever, it's a bunch of them, whatever. Nonetheless, so you got two Russians fighting. Artur Beterbiev is now a Canadian citizen. Bivol is still a Russian citizen, I believe. His wife is going out here doing podcasts, revealing his injuries, talking about her and the kids are for Artur Beterbiev and all that type of stuff. So you kind of know what kind of time she on, you know what I mean? So check out the Patreon, Free Game 89. You want to hear more talk about that. But just in general, not her, but just around that. So they fight next Saturday. This fight been postponed. It was supposed to be in June. Beterbiev got injured. He had another fight last year, got postponed due to a dental injury. But he stands 5'11 and a half, 73-inch arms. He is undefeated, 20 knockouts, no losses, no draws, 20 wins, 20 knockouts. 100% knockout ratio. He turned pro back in 2013. I know he was with Al Heyman for a while. I remember saying, I never met Al Heyman, but money was good. So I remember he said that. So the one guy that went 12 but got stopped in the 12th round was on ESPN. He fought a guy named Enrico Noling. Yeah, he made it to the 12th round, then got dropped twice in the 12, and it was over with. That's when he won the vacant IBF title. That was his first title defense. But everybody since then, you got a few guys that made it to 10, Gulsvik, Adam Denise. You had Marcus Brown making 9, who had a really good start to that fight. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Not too active, unfortunately, a lot of these guys in the era of inactivity, and then he's just a full-fledged monster. That's what he is. He's a full-fledged monster. And then you go over to Dmitrii Bivol. I mean, I seen him come up early in HBO. Had a very amateur style when he first came. Utilized his legs a lot, threw a bunch of combinations. Kind of repetitive, but he kind of reminded me of a Ninja High Strike. He did a lot of, kind of remind you of Amir Khan, but a little bit more educated. How he rolled out and just turned his opponent, threw combinations, turned them, never really let them set, and just threw a bunch of combinations where they just couldn't get off. So most of today's fighters, once you throw combinations, because a lot of guys don't throw combinations no more, they don't know what to do. They just ball up. They don't know how to punch with them. They don't know how to throw a jab and break the rhythm up. So he was a really, really avid combination puncher and just, real a mover when he first came over. And then, I guess he got with Joel Diaz and, he became a little bit more stationary, became a little bit more efficient in his offensive attack. So he's 6 foot, has a half-inch reach height advantage and 72-inch. So he had a 1-inch reach disadvantage. Keep in mind, I think Mayweather got a 74-inch reach. Keep in mind, Terrence Crawford got a 74-inch reach. So that lets you know he a little bit short in the reach department, no did he? But yeah, he's a guy that's just not known as a finisher. He finished a late replacement with this with Linda Arthur. Before he fought that last late replacement guy, his last stoppage was Trenton Brodenhurst, which he only had 1 loss. I think that might have been on HBO in the first round. So he had a first round knockout over Trent Brodenhurst. So he was from Australia. He has 4 losses since then. Who did he lose to before Bivol? Let's see if we can. It was somebody early in his career. He got knocked out by Robert Bridgington Beereach. What is he doing now? Absolutely nothing. He just fought last year though. So, but shit happens. He fought Cedric Agnew. He fought some good guys coming up. He got a really good resume of fighters, honestly, man. I mean, Cedric Agnew, I think he was a little bit longer than Tooth, possibly at the time. But he was a solid one. Fought Kovalev, and that was his last fight versus Bivol. Yusuf Mack. I mean, I'm not gonna speak on Yusuf Mack. I fought my brother Otis Griffin. He's a really good dude, man. He's still around. Um, but really good dude, man. So he fought some guys out there, man. Honestly, man. I think they did a good job of getting him. Fought a young Sullivan Barrera, stopped him in the 12th round. Fight Ozzy Chilimba. That was he's a really tough, awkward fighter from Mali. I mean, he's really awkward. I mean, don't let the 10 losses fool you. He just fought this year. 36 years old, the Golden Boy. Crazy, that's his name. John Pascal. I forgot he fought John Pascal. Jesus Christ. Joe Smith Jr. dispatched him. Craig Richards. He got some guys. Defeated Canelo Alvarez. Defeated Gilberto Ramirez. And then it looked like he may have never been down in his career. After further investigation, like Bivol ain't never been down. Valera one day he fought Felix Valera. That's when he was undefeated. That was another good win. Don't ask me how I know this. I followed his career. So Bivol ain't never been down in his career. Not from what I'm seeing here. He ain't never been down. That's all about Kanye and Cameron, down and out. He ain't never been down. So by far, unless I'm wrong, unless I'm missing something, he ain't never been wrong. He ain't never been down. So we've never seen Bivol touch the canvas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got a good chin. So Beterbiev, if he able to drop him, that'd be the first time Dmitrii Bivol went down. So Bivol chin, 33 years old. He has a 6 year, advantage in the age. He ain't never been down. I think Beterbiev have been down. I could be wrong. He got dropped by Callum Johnson, with a good left hook, I believe it was. Yeah, he got dropped by Callum Johnson with a good left hook, and then he got up and destroyed. I think he had a long layoff there too, about almost a year layoff, 11-month layoff before that. But that was about it, So, and Callum Johnson actually can fucking punch out here in these streets. He's one of them UK guys that actually can punch. Don't know what happened to him since. He looked like him. He looked like he could play the Red Hawk or some shit. Just paint him red. Yeah. He had 15 KOs. His last loss was to Artur Beterbiev. I don't know what happened to his activity, but nonetheless, Beterbiev, to win this fight for Bivol, let's not hold up. Wait a minute. Let's not wait to put some pimping in it. But for Bivol to win this fight, it's just really gonna come down to, I think everybody know he got a box to win the fight. I think we all know that he got a box. He got to stick and move. He got to be smooth. But I think the number one thing that's actually concerning about this fight, in my humble opinion, is that not only can he hurt him. I believe he can hurt him. Bivol got a nice left hand. So not only can he, if he can hurt him, can he finish him? That's the problem. Does he have the killer instinct is my only question. I think Bivol got enough power in that left hand. I think he got I seen his elite footwork when he first came over to HBO. So I don't think it's a problem with footwork, boxing. But if he can't finish Beterbiev, and I think he got to show he got some body work. I think he got to show that he got some body work. So yeah, I think he got to show that he got some body work. So, if he can put some body work, in, you know what I'm saying? If he can put some body work in and he can finish Beterbiev, if he can, close the show, because if he allowed Beterbiev, it hurt him, and he can't close the show, then he gonna be in trouble. Those are the only thing. Those are my only real questions about him. He ain't been, obviously can he take the punch and all that type of stuff. But I think he'd be able to take the punch. He got good footwork, good hand speed, real smooth, good left hand. But my thing is, can he finish him? Can he finish him? Does he got the killer instinct to put him down? And can he work the body? If he can't do both of those, he ain't got the killer instinct, he can't work the body, it increases his chance. And obviously, you want to see him be able to take the punch and the body work and control. Now the thing about Beterbiev, my only concern is the age. Beterbiev is actually a really good boxer. Now, ahead of this fight, he said he actually need to work on his boxing skill for this fight. So he's actually a really good boxer. He does some things in there to obviously to the naked eye people can't see. Like he know how to, when you get the rolling with your combinations, he will sit there and throw a fast power jab and break your combinations up. He'll touch your body. He'll sit there, he get on his toes and he'll start working angles. So I'm not really concerned about him, per se getting outboxed. I'm worried about the age, and I'm worried about the age, and I'm worried about the injuries. That's what I'm worried about, the age and the injuries. And that's why I think it's important for Bivol to drop the hammer to the body. That's why I think it's important for Bivol to drop the hammer to the body. Drop that hammer to that body, slow that old man down, take his legs away from him. Believe it or not, Beterbiev uses legs a lot. Beterbiev actually loses legs more than people give him credit for. He'll work angles. He finds little sneaky angles. He ain't gonna just get how people saying, oh, he gonna get outboxed. Bivol's the boxer. You always go. Beterbiev's a boxer puncher. I don't think people realize that Beterbiev's a boxer puncher. Beterbiev's a boxer puncher. He makes a bunch of adjustments in there. He's just not a brute guy that come forward that do this. But I think for him, if he's physically okay, just the plan for him is to take away Bivol's boxing ability. And how do you do that? Strong jab, body work, break him down to the body. You know what I'm saying? Make him stationary, make him sit there and fight, and make him breathe fire, make him sit there and fight, cut the ring off, break down the body, establish your jab, break him down to the body, break him down to the hip. And when you get two of them Russian fighters in there, it's going to be a barn burner. Bivol not going to go easy. He not going to go easy. But one of the things we did find out about Alexander Gosvic when he fought David Benavidez is that he was a really big guy. And he took 10 rounds of punishment with Beterbiev and then broke down. Bivol is not that big of a guy. He's a guy that could squeeze down to 168 pounds. But for a game plan for Bivol, I would think it is to try to neutralize Beterbiev, throw combinations, move off the spot, keep him turning, keep him moving. I think he may need to go back to his old style a little bit early on, get into a rhythm, keep him turning, keep him moving, throw combinations. When he's sitting there before he move him off the mark, make him pick his feet up, establish his jab, but establish the combination punches. Even if they just flurries and you just pivot off the flurries, don't let Beterbiev set and throw bombs. You know what I'm saying? But I also think when he's throwing them flurries as well too, I think establishing that jab and dropping body work there, I think he need to go dig to the body early. And yes, it may be leave him susceptible to the head, but he's a defensive wizard enough. So I think really going to that body and draining that body is key. And then that way, once he finally hurt Beterbiev, then he can close the show. But if he hurt him, or if he can't hurt him, he gonna lose. If he hurt him and can't close the show, he gonna lose. If he don't go to the body and zap his energy, he's gonna lose. So those are the most important things he must do, is to box him, throw combinations like he used to, turn him when he's set, just keep feinting him, keep turning him, keep throwing combinations, keep digging to the body, establish his jab. Don't let Beterbiev, don't sit in front of Beterbiev and let him set. When Beterbiev about to throw, feint him or move off the spot or move your hands. Dig to that body, and then once you got him hurt, he has to finish him. He has to finish him. He has to commit to the body. And for Beterbiev, I think the game plan is quite simple. Establish your jab, break him down to the body. When he throw combinations, punch with him. Break that body down, punch with him, make him hold his punches. You know what I'm saying? Make him stationary, make him get into a bomb throwing contest. Break his body down, and once he's stationary and he gotta be in survival mode to go bomb for bomb, just take his heart and take him out of there. So honestly, I think I like Beterbiev at 9. I wouldn't say this a lead pick, with all the injuries and being 39 years old. He could break down at any given time. So it's really not as if this hot fight would happen 2 years ago, I'd easily pick Beterbiev probably in 6, 7 rounds. But Bivol never been down. Bivol's the fresher fighter, and he may be fairly the more active fighter, to be honest. So in 2024, Beterbiev fought once. In 2023, he fought once. In 2022, he fought once. In 2021, he fought twice. And has he ever fought three? In 2018, he fought once. Has he ever fought 3 times in a year? Yes, he's fought 4 times in a year. For a guy that get as many knockouts, you would like to see him a lot more active. So he's fought once in the last. Well, this would be his second fight this year, honestly. So I didn't even know he fought in January. I didn't know that was in January. I seen the fight. So this would be his second fight this year. So that's active for him. But before in 23, 22, 23 and 22, he fought once. So going over to Dmitrii Bivol, I believe this will be his second fight of the year. Yes, he fought in June as a replacement to Beterbiev. So Beterbiev was going to fight in January and June. He could have had a third fight if he get injured. So in 2023, he fought once. In 2022, he fought twice. So for the most part, they pretty much seem on the same, trajectory as far as activity like most other fighters. But quite frankly, I'm a ride with Beterbiev. The age scares me a little bit, not as much as a lock as I thought it would be. But yeah, I'm ride with Beterbiev when I say 9 rounds. So it's my humble opinion on it. I can see it going either way. Honestly, B was a great fighter, but I think people don't give Beterbiev the respect for his IQ and his boxing ability and his underrated athleticism. So I like Beterbiev a 9. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. Check out the us on Patreon. And shout out to everybody on Patreon. I'll get this week earlier. I do a film breakdown on Patreon as well too pretty soon. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Obviously the Patreon. Join the gang. Donate, Cash App, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal. CJ Good 313. I appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.